Los Angeles. I'm Jenny Taft, here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Happy Friday. How are you guys?
Happy Friday. Whoa. Oh, Weezy came with that thing and Shannon did it right for you yesterday. Didn't it, Skip?
True, he did.
That's fun.
He did. That was really fun. We'll talk about that a little later.
Sure.
You know, Jenny, those University of Oklahoma quarterbacks just taking over the National Football League. Can you believe it? I don't know. And here comes another Heisman winner in Jalen Hurts. I don't know. It's Heisman you.
Are you sure Jalen Hurts is going to start?
I don't know.
Oh, exactly. As long as you got Sam Bradford on your resume, I don't hear nothing about no Oklahoma quarterbacks.
Well, he did win the Heisman, and he was the first overall
Yeah.
pick. And I said, I don't buy.
Hey.
There you go.
And he's Fragile Freddy.
Yep, that is true.
Good start. We got a lot to get to on today's show. Are the Patriots already preparing for life after Tom Brady? Could it be some bad news for Skip's Cowboys? We will get to that. But we start with, as you said, Kyler Murray. He headlined a night of preseason rookie quarterback debuts, and the Heisman winner didn't disappoint. Kyler went 6 for 7 for 44 yards. His only series, the #1 overall pick, looked right at home in Cliff Kingsbury's offense. And after the game, Kyler was a little hard on himself.
I wanted to score. I wanted to go back in. Somebody asked me before the week, you know, would you want to go back in, or how would you feel? How do you think you would feel? But yeah, I was definitely, you know, I was itching for more. But no, I felt good.
You trying to sell Coach on getting back in the game?
And I just asked him if we were done twice, and he said, yeah, we're done. So.
Shannon, I start with you. How impressive was Kyler's debut?
Skip, he's the #1 overall pick.
You're just going to shrug it off?
That's it?
Yeah.
No, I don't base a whole lot on the preseason, Skip. You know the first. You cover the game far too much. You know everything is really, really basic. The first preseason game, base offense, base defense, nothing is exotic. They did a great job of getting the ball out of his hand quick. Skip, the longest the ball traveled was 9 yards. He's doing a lot of dinking and dacking, and wasn't nothing happening. Yeah, what I was out. Am I lying?
Boy, Dak can really dink it.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. Oh, he can. He can really dink it. But I thought he did a very good job, Skip. They got the ball out of his hands quick. Quick throws, quick outs, stop routes, you know, easy throws, nothing too complex. But like I said, everything was going to be running out of base defense. Skip, look, he looked quick. He's a quick guy. And so when you're dealing with a guy like Kyler Murray, you're going to have to rush him differently, Skip. You're going to have to rush him outside in, to make sure you keep your outside free, because you see the one guy come scot-free, and he wasn't under control, and he was able to escape. Now, even though the pass was incomplete because the guy stepped out of bounds, it just shows you the elusiveness of this kid and his ability to throw on the run. So I was impressed that he was able to handle the composure in which he handled himself with. But Skip, I don't think we should get overboard. He was the first pick in the draft, am I correct? Now, I can see, if he's a 7th-round draft pick and he got into the game, he was doing all this, but he was the first overall pick, like Andrew Luck, like John Elway, like Troy Aikman and Terry Bradshaw. So should we temper expectations? You want a parade already with what you just saw? Come on, Skip, I'm not there yet.
Yet. If 3 or 4 of Kyler's passes last night had been batted down at the line of scrimmage, the Hall of Famer across from me would have thrown a parade that would have run over little Kyler. I told you.
Well, Skip, it's hard to throw.
Right?
If he getting passes batted down, we throwing outside the number, we got a problem.
Okay.
It's when he has to throw over the middle.
Okay.
When they start running some end cuts, we'll see, Skip.
Did we have any problems last night? No.
I hope
we
not.
did not. No, you probably hope so. You were looking for something to bite down on, to come in here and spit out.
I'm not a nitpick type of guy like somebody else I know.
Stop it. It was just the first preseason game, but I always tell you, it is always fun and enlightening to eye test rookie quarterbacks in their first little splash of NFL action, because your eyes can tell you, can he handle it? Can he handle that spotlight? It's not the biggest, brightest spotlight, but all of a sudden, you're the first pick in the draft, and you are expected to produce something in your first little splash of action, right?
Yeah.
So what did we see last night? This is what my eyes told me.
What did the eyes tell you?
Special little playmaker. That's what he is.
That's what you got
I
from that.
saw lightning release, which I've always told you he had, and I saw lightning, quickness, and speed. Not just quickness, but and speed.
Skip, everything was a 3-step drop.
I saw deadly accurate because at Oklahoma, he was always deadly accurate. And I saw shockingly strong arm for the little size because I sometimes wonder how the ball explodes out of his hand with such velocity from such a little man. But remember, the Oakland A's thought he was going to be a Gold Glove center fielder with a big arm.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So what else did we see? We saw supreme calm and confidence to the point of what I call athletic arrogance. Is that moment too big for him? No, it's just a preseason game to him. And he stepped right on the field like he owned the football field, like he was the best player on the field. And again, are there backups all? Yes, gotcha. But what did your eyes tell you that this is never going to be too big for Kyler Murray? And so what happens right away? He gets backed up. This is not the optimal starting point for a rookie quarterback in his first action. They get pushed back into jail at their 2-yard line. And you know and I know that can be a little dicey.
Yeah.
It can play with your head a little bit. You might get a little arch conservative and a little tentative in your throws. But right away, he first faces 3rd and 3 from the 9. And he got a little option route to a kid named Trent Sherfield. Oh, he's
Don't
from...
mention
Wait.
No.
He's from Vanderbilt University because Vanderbilt is taking over the NFL and MLB and in the NBA. They're everywhere.
Well, hold on. Can I ask you a question? I just want to know one thing.
Trent Sherfield, remember the name? He had 4 big catches last night.
Let me just, and I'm going to let you continue. If all these influx of Vanderbilt players are taking over the NFL, why can't you do better than the SEC?
We do okay. We win our 4, 5, 6 games here and there. We do okay.
It wouldn't be good enough if you were talking about the Cowboys.
Our academic standards are so high. We don't have enough depth to fight Alabama or Georgia or Tennessee or Florida some years, but usually we're real good against our arch rival Tennessee. Okay, back to the basics here. So then after the game, Kyler spoke more than I can ever remember him speaking because Jenny Taft interviewed Kyler. I don't remember many interviews with Kyler Murray. In fact, he was kind of the number 2 of college football, as in that guy who used to be in Toronto and came to the Clippers, shockingly, and stiffed the Lakers. That guy started talking only during last year's playoffs. And all of a sudden, Kyler is now a professional football player. And after the game, he just opened up. And he talked about how he was born with the self-preservation gene. He's just got it. And he tried to explain it. It's instinctual, but it's about leverage. I leverage myself out of precarious predicaments where I know when to go here and go there. Kingsbury talked about it. It said he's been little his whole life, so he knows how to find the soft spot and get down. He even got sacked on the final play because the protection just broke down on both sides.
He's
going to get a lot of that. I would agree with you. But what did he do? Did he just go sitting duck? I give myself up for dead. He dived forward and let them go cartoonish run into each other, right? Where he didn't take any of the licks from either side.
Right.
Okay, so he's got all that going for him. And then finally, I got 2 other quick points, and I think I'll just read my tweet. This is what I tweeted.
What'd you tweet?
Yes. I said, if we could show this, please. Disappointed in Kingsbury for not letting Kyler play at least 1 more series. I realize the offensive line is pretty awful, but the kid just needs reps. The more he gets in these preseason games, the better he'll be in week 1, and he can be very good very quickly. He should have played 3 or 4 series last night.
No.
Yes.
No, you don't want to expose him like that.
He's going to be a rookie starting quarterback.
Yes.
So what did Kyler say? He took issue. He said, I was itching to get back in. And twice he went up to Cliff Kingsbury, his rookie head coach that you don't have a lot of respect for because he didn't earn it at Texas Tech. And Kyler's like, I'm done? He asked him twice, I'm done? Yep, you're done. So they do play the Raiders at home a week from...
No, that ain't how you ask him. He's like, I'm done. I'm done? Yeah, I'm done, right?
Okay.
Still trying to make it feel like he was asking, I want to get back. Am I done?
Huh.
No, you could sense that he wanted to be out there from his quotes. They were very telling.
Shannon Sharp, you got to let this kid play. Just let him play.
Skip, he's going to get up.
I'm going to knock on wood for him, but he went through last year, and I never saw him in a dangerous spot where he took a shot where I said, ooh, I don't know if he can get up from that one.
Right.
So why not just let him figure it out?
Skip, you got 4 preseason games. He'll play more the second one. He'll probably play to the half the third one, maybe even a snap, even a series into the third quarter. But you had seen enough, Skip. In a situation like this, I remember when playing with Mike in Denver, Skip, he would say, okay, we're going to play 10 plays. Again, you got 10 reps, guys. Now, if we look really good in 4 or 5 reps, we were done.
Okay.
But if he said we're going to play 20 reps and we look like crap,